What's up, guys? Toilet here. Welcome back to another mega modded Minecraft episode. This is episode 13. Last episode, or should I say last two episodes, we built this amazing waste barrel here to house my fission reactor and my turbine. We also set up a couple farms and got my mech suit. Now, before we get into what we're doing in this video, I just want to show you guys what I've been up to. Let's start up here. So what I did is I upgraded my fizzle fuel. Not really upgraded. I built some more machines to make them, and now each one is making about 64 millibuckets right there, except for this one. It's making 244 every once in a while, and that's because of these ender chests here. These ender chests are pulling down from here. We have uranium growing very slowly, but still growing. We have sulfur growing a little bit too much, and we have fluorite getting turned into dust and put into their respective chests. What I might do is I might turn 2 of these sulfur crops into uranium crops because the sulfur just grows too quick and uranium grows really slowly. Anyways, that is not the point. I have 4 of those going. I built this to get more power from my ethylene, from the gas burning generator, but this is currently not working because if we go down here all the way down to the bottom, we have our fusion reactor. I went ahead and I built the fusion reactor. Right now it's only injection rate of 20. This fusion reactor is powering my machines upstairs to give me my fizzle fuel, and powering these machines here to get me my tritium and my deuterium. Those are flowing into my fusion reactor to keep up the heat and the fuel. Now, this isn't the best setup. I will need to upgrade this. I just kind of shoved this in the corner and then took out this wall. Oh, hi, spider. Are you gonna come up to attack me? Or are you just hanging out? You're just hanging out, aren't you? I think you're attacking me. So yeah, I built this. This is my thermoelectric boiler. It turns water into steam, but I do not have it hot enough and I do not have it big enough to produce the right amount of steam to get this spinning as fast as this. See, when you activate this spins super duper fast, but if I hook this up, it's just not enough steam. I need the biggest size boiler, but I just don't have the room for it, so I'll have to figure that out. And back here, this is my supercritical phase shifter. If you don't know what this is, it powers up and makes antimatter. It's not in here. Antimatter. If we disconnect this and we turn on the fission reactor, it'll power that, which will power this, which, as you can see now, it's going up, and the process rate, it's pretty slow. I could get this faster, but again, still working out, evening everything out. The nuclear waste goes out to the solar neutron activators out here, putting nuclear waste into polonium. Polonium is going all the way back into here, and this is now making antimatter. The reason we need antimatter is for the antiprotonic nucleosynthesizer. What is the antiprotonic nucleosynthesizer, you may ask? Well, this machine can turn certain stuff into other things. That's the best way to do it. Let's see a good idea. It can turn tin into iron. It can turn a beacon into an end crystal. It can turn coal into diamonds. That's just amazing in general, and so on and so forth. But the important one we need is this guy right here. Turns leather into phantom membrane. Now, phantom membranes, as you can see, I have 6 here, come from phantoms, and that's it. Well, except for this. I don't want to sit around waiting at night for a bunch of phantoms to come in. So this is just going to be so much easier. I just pop some leather in there, boom, super quick. Uses up a little bit of antimatter and a little bit of power. This thing takes a lot of power, and you have your phantom membrane. Now, you may be asking yourself, why do all this extra stuff? Why are you creating this big ball of energy to put into this tiny little machine just to get something that looks like, you know, my 3-month-old threw up? Because I will tell you why. We are stepping away from mechanism this episode, and we are going back to my castle. Now, my castle in general is very big and very, very pretty. If we take a look at it, it is pretty massive. It's very impressive to me that my bedroom is just in that little thing right there. But I think this can get a lot cooler. And how do you propose we do that? Well, when it comes to castles, what's some things that you think of? Princesses, maybe, royalty, kings and queens, or if you're me, you think of dragons. So in this episode, we are going to be making a dragon that flies around my castle. Yes, that's right. It will fly around my castle. I want to go around my castle, and I kind of want it to go under this bridge and back up. But Toilet, how are we gonna do that? How is that gonna work? You can't train dragons in this. There's no how to train your dragon mod. That would be kind of cool. But even so, telling him to do circles will kind of make him dizzy, and I feel like he would get mad at me and then take over my whole castle, and then I would be dethroned from my throne. I just realized I didn't make a throne room. There's no throne. But I will tell you how. Oh yeah, somehow between episodes, I don't know when this happened, both my elevators broke. So I don't have my elevators anymore. So if we're in our create area, our beautiful create area, and we come over here, we know this setup. This is how we create train tracks. Let's say we give this guy iron, and then this guy iron, and do that, and then put this down, just like that. Wow, that gives me a lot. That gives me a lot. We have phantom train tracks. Now this is a new train track that we've never seen before, but these are very special. On the surface, they look like regular old train tracks, right? Looking kind of, not gonna lie, kind of ugly. But they have a secret. If I unselect them, they disappear completely, out of sight, out of mind. I don't even know they're there anymore. You could just be walking in being like, oh, there's no train tracks here, but boom, and they're back. Even though they are invisible, you can still put train stations on them just like that. And the little arrow doesn't even appear either. It's just completely gone. But if we get a train casing, the only thing is you still see the train. That's the kicker. But that is okay. Because if this is lifted off of the ground, if we lift this off of the ground and then cover this whole thing to where it hides it, you can't see it and it still goes along the track. Here, I will show you. I have an example. All right, it's okay, so this is not actually what the dragon's gonna look like, but if we remove all this stone here, so now essentially it's just floating. Look at that. Look at that. It's literally floating. I am really excited for this. This is something that, like, once I first discovered the phantom train tracks, is something that I was like, instantly, I was like, I need to make a dragon fly. So this is gonna be a multi-step project. The first step is to get more phantom train tracks. Second step is to plan out where he's going to fly around and get all the track laid out. And the third step is to test and make sure he flies around properly. Fourth step is to actually build the dragon and get him running around. All right, so step one, I need a way to get back up to my room. Whee! All right, so we're going to get started filling this shulker box with phantom train tracks. It shouldn't take too long. I just need to go and make sure this does not run out of power, which it has full, and make sure it doesn't run out of antimatter. All right, that did not take as long as I thought it would. We have a shulker box full of phantom tracks, and we have some left over just in case. So now that I have all the train tracks I will hopefully need, here is what I am thinking. I definitely want the dragon to come under the bridge. And after he goes under the bridge, I want him to come probably up, maybe do like a loop, come up, do another loop up here, up to the top, and then we're gonna make him go down and around probably the back, or wrap around front again, go around the back, and then I kind of want to have him go underneath into a cave and out the other side, and then probably have to come wrap around again and go back under the bridge, and that'll just be one complete loop. Okay, yeah, I think this little indentation is perfect. And what I can do, we're going to excavate range all the way up to 6, because it's going to need to be a big cave. We have this little, are you okay, creeper? Oh, look, he looks so lost. I'll help you. I basically just want, what is that? Is this where my elevator is? Look, my elevator. Why is my elevator all the way down here? Anyways, not really important. So now with the basis of the cave, sorted out, we can get started on the track. Look, my other elevator. Go ahead and put down our shulker, and we'll start right there. Look at that. Let's go that way. And then we have to hide this. So we're just gonna put it over here and extend this backwards like that. Extend this forward like that. Just like that. All right, we're getting there. It's gonna be a very weird path. Cannot create S-slopes. That's so dumb. Sorry, create. Okay. So it's gonna look very weird because of how the mechanics work for the create train tracks. Okie dokie, artichoke. So I basically just have to do that for the entirety of my castle and wrap it around. Oy vey, this is gonna be a lot of work. Okay, I'm just gonna get started with it. Okie dokie. I know this seemed like a lot of dirt. I will clear it up, but I just want to show you guys that right now, as you can see, there is absolutely nothing. But if I grab this, boom, there is all the track wrapped around the entirety of my castle. Let me put that in there, just like that. As you can see, this is going to be the dragon's flight pattern. It is gonna clip through some stuff because there's just like certain things that I couldn't really get past. All right, so if we make a quick train, we wanna go out that way, and we could take this for a test ride. Whee! This will be the path of the dragon. It's a little wonky down here. It's gonna fly around here. It goes pretty high. I think this looks so, this is wild. Let me go ahead and remove this. I'll make one more loop than I thought I was going to, but that's just because I realized like I can make it fly across this. Goes down, whee! But you guys get the idea. Whee! And then back into the cave it goes to start it all over again. Awesome sauce. What we can do is we can go and take off all the dirt that is attached to it so that way it doesn't look ugly, and then we can get started creating the dragon. All right, I'm a level with y'all. I am not the best builder. I can do simple stuff like cylinders to make a barrel and weird structures to make, you know, glass cities. I've never built a dragon before. Actually, fun fact I have. Even funner fact, it was on the Minecraft Pocket Edition on my iPad back when I was in like middle school. But this is different. Luckily, I have the framed blocks mod, which will help me with like some of it, hopefully. We're just gonna see where the road takes us, because I have no idea where it's gonna take us, honestly. All right. I think I know what I'm gonna do. I went in my creative world and I created a dragon. I also upgraded, so now I have creative flight in my survival world. I upgraded to the gravitational modeling unit. It took forever, but I did it. Anyways, let's get started on this dragon. Right, that this looks incredible. Like I'm honestly like insanely proud of how this turned out. I can't cover his butt or his chest right here because it intersects with the track, but that's okay because we're going to be seeing it from far away anyways. Now what we can do, assemble the train. Okay, this is the big moment. Oh. Oh, whoops. Okay, there we go. Now it should work. Assemble train, hop on, and go. No, I'm so close. Assemble. All right, this is it. This is the one. This is the one right here. Yes. Yes. Oh my goodness. That's so cool. I'm so high in the air. I'm riding a dragon, guys. All right, here we go under the bridge. I gotta remember to light the thingies. Whoop. That wasn't that bad. Oh, and then loading to get into the station and boop. All right, now that I tested that, I did widen the entrance a little more, and just for easy peasies, I put the second station right in front of the first station. That way when I make the train schedule, here, we're gonna go do that real quick, actually. Yes. A yoint. Onto the seat. Yes. Yes, we got a bee driving a dragon. All right, I'm going to, if I go here, config, client, trains, not that, config, gameplay, trains, powertrain stats, powertrain acceleration in blocks per second. We're gonna just go to 5. Powertrain top speed. We're gonna put this up to 69. Hopefully this bee can book it. Go. Conductor needs to sit in front of the control box. Dang it, I knew it. I knew it. And go. There, he's off. Oh. All right, I got it. Oh my God, look, there it goes. That's awesome. That's so cool. Put that back up to 69. Oh, there it goes. It's so fast. Look at it go. That's so cool. Woo. Across the front. Look at the little bee go. And there it goes. That's so awesome. Okay, I just found something out. I just found something really cool out. You can change the, do I have to be holding your train casing? Oh my God, see, I can do that, right? I hope I don't break it. Oh God, okay, if I do that and then put it back like that. Yes, he's completely empty on the inside. That's awesome, that's a lot better. Now, if we come over and look, now he's a full dragon. Whoop, that's great. All right, so that'll be it for this episode. I know this one was probably a little bit shorter and pretty quick, but luckily this wasn't as hard as I thought it would be. He's flying around. I think it looks great, and I hope you guys enjoyed. I think it's super cool. I haven't seen anything like this done before with the Create trains, so I like pushing the limits, and I hope you guys enjoyed too. If you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Share with friends, and that is it. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.